So, meron na po akong naging pasahero for Davao to Cebu. Two passengers. And then, kaya po, meron pa ako nitong mga documents nila. Hiniram ko lang to. So, to my YouTube channel. So, alam ko kung bakit nandito ka. Naghahanap ka ng mga travel requirements for your future flight, Davao to Cebu, at napadaan ka sa channel ko. So, you are in the right video and you are in the right channel. Dahil ngayon, pag-uusapan natin detail by detail ang iyong travel requirements para makarating ka dito sa Cebu for your flight, Davao to Cebu. So before that, hello day ko sa mga tanang Cebuanos, tanang mga Davaoeños nga magtanaw karon sa vlog. So as much as possible nga gusto na ko mag-Bisaya sa kaning vlog. There are some viewers from Manila nga naada karon sa Davao nga gusto magbiyahe sa Cebu. So to be fair, we will talk in Tagalog. So Taglish. Okay, so I hope na okay na sa tanan, and then comment down below kung taga Cebu ka or taga Davao ka, or comment down below kung bisdaksad ka. Okay. So, in this video, before anything else, let me introduce myself sa mga bago karon sa akong channel. So, katoday sa mga bago, pakihit naman dyan ng subscribe button and with the bell. So, thank you. And then, pakilala ko lang sarili ko ng mabilisan. I am Rachel Gamboa, your friendly travel agent. So I've been in the travel industry for more than 3 years na. So in this video, my goal is to help you and to give more information about your travel requirements para pagdating mo sa airport, madali na lang and then smooth yung magiging travel nyo. So I hope in this video, I will be able to help you guys with your travel requirements. So, naayuban nga mahadlok na lang mo take og flight kay lagi kay tungod daw sa kadaghan sa requirements. So as much as possible atong i-explain diri karon and atong ikuan ang mga travel requirements, and then step by step, and then so that's it. So without further ado, let's start with the requirements. So first thing, for your flight for Davao to Cebu, you must process these requirements para maging smooth yung travel mo. So first thing na i-discuss natin is yung basic requirements or the common requirements for travels. So first thing we will discuss is the barangay certification. So ang gagawin mo dito is pupunta ka sa iyong barangay hall, and then i-inform mo sila na meron kang travel for Cebu City, and they will give you this barangay certification. So it looks like this there. So this certifies that a certain person of legal age will travel to Cebu, and then further certify that this person is not suspect, nor probable, nor confirmed case for COVID-19, and that this person did not manifest or show any signs and symptoms of COVID-19. So, this certification is being issued upon the request of the above-mentioned person, travel pass or medical certificate, and for whatever legal purpose it may serve best. So, again, madali lang pong kunin ang barangay certification. Punta lang kayo sa barangay hall and then inform nyo doon, and then as long as you did not show any signs or symptoms of COVID-19, you are good to go, and then madali lang po yung pagkuha ng barangay certification. And so next is we have this medical certification. So after po makakuha ng barangay certification is the barangay will, or the barangay personnel will give you instruction where to go next. So you will go to your nearest health center, and in there kukuha ka ng medical certification. So in here, there are some places in Davao na nagre-require ng mga medical exams or laboratory exams bago ka makakuha nitong mga medical certificate. So some ask for CBC, urinalysis, and X-ray. So meron namang hindi nagre-require ng mga laboratory exams. So nakadepende po yon sa barangay ninyo or sa lugar ninyo kung nagre-require sila. So for your medical certification, in here it certifies that your name and then the certain barangay is not included as suspect nor probable based on the COVID-19 classification, and he or she did not manifest any signs and symptoms, and this certification is being issued upon the request of the above mentioned for fit to travel. So meron na po akong naging pasahero for Davao to Cebu, two passengers, and then kaya po meron pa ako nitong mga documents nila, hiniram ko lang to. So next, after this, so since we are discussing here the basic travel requirements, mamaya na po yung mga katanungan ninyo dahil masasagot ko po yan mamaya. So next, after this barangay certification, medical certification, the next is you go to your nearest PNP station for your GTF COVID Shield travel pass or your travel authority. So in there, hihingan ka nila ng confirmed booking, hihingan ka din nila ng barangay certification and medical certification. Because bakit kailangan mo ng meron kang confirmed booking in there? Because in your travel authority or in your travel pass, so it looks like this. So for this, nakastate yung full name mo, yung date of travel, your place of origin, your place of destination, and your airline or vehicle. So why is it very important na you have a confirmed booking bago ka kumuha nitong travel pass or your travel authority? It is because this has also an expiry. So meron siyang expiry like 1 week, and then nagva-vary din po sa ibang station yung number of days na valid siya. So yan, so there. So next is we will discuss for the travel requirements specifically for Cebu City and Cebu Province. So first thing is we will start for the Cebu City. So first na hinihingi ng Cebu City is your authority to enter. So or the ATE. So passengers bound for Cebu City who are required to present an authority to enter must submit all necessary documents on the Cebu City government portal via mix.cebucity.gov.ph/inbound application. So, ATE shall be issued upon successful submission of the required documents. Okay? So, kung if you are from Davao and then you are going here, specifically in Cebu City, you are required for swab test or the negative swab test result. So, maraming nagtatanong, ano ba tong ATE? So, ATE or the authority to enter is an inbound application. So, I will put it in the screen here, yung website niya. So, this is an inbound application kung saan doon mag-fill up ka na yung mga details, your personal details. And then, the next thing after that is mag-upload ka ng iyong mga files like letter of acceptance, travel authority, your negative swab test result, like that. So, different kinds of travelers have different kinds of checklist also, like they have another set of checklists for APORs, another set for rules or OFWs, and another for LSIs. So, for APORs or persons outside residence, authority to enter, kailangan yung authority to enter. So, first this is for private APORs. Authority to enter negative RT-PCR test result undertaken at a DOH accredited facility not more than 3 days prior to departure. So again, take note and always remember that your negative swab test must be valid within 72 hours pa. And then, dapat hindi siya lumagpas ng 72 hours kapag nakarating ka dito sa Cebu. So, valid within 3 days or 72 hours, and then make sure to be tested in a DOH accredited testing facility. And next is your work or travel order from the company indicating purpose of travel. And then fourth is your company ID, proof of profession or business. And then next is the travel itinerary in Cebu City. And next is your round trip ticket. And next is your confirmed accommodation in Cebu City. So next is the APOR for government APORs. So first, authority to enter. Next, medical clearance certificate issued for more than 7 days before traveling. And next is the travel order or mission order issued by head of agency. And the next is the government agency ID. So next, for visa or embassy appointments, again, you must comply with the authority to enter and then the negative RT-PCR result undertaken at a DOH accredited facility not more than 3 days prior to departure, and then copy of confirmed visa or embassy appointment, and then valid ID or passport. And then next is your round trip ticket, your round trip ticket or travel itinerary. Okay. So for those traveling naman for medical reasons, you must comply to authority to enter, and then next is your negative RT-PCR result undertaken at the DOH accredited facility not more than 3 days prior to departure, and then next is your medical certificate stating the medical condition or referral note from the hospital or doctor or confirmed hospital admission or laboratory request by the attending physician. And then next and not the least is your valid ID. So next, for non-essential travel, so traveling for leisure or vacation or other non-essential purposes, first is your authority to enter, and then next is your negative RT-PCR result undertaken at a DOH accredited facility not more than 3 days prior to departure. So take note of this, valid within 72 hours or within 3 days, and DOH accredited facility or testing laboratories. So next is travel authority issued by the PNP GTF COVID Shield with medical certificate and barangay clearance from LGU of origin. So this travel authority, again, hindi mo siya makukuha kung wala ka nitong barangay certification and then the medical certification. So again, secure with that. And the next is your round trip ticket and travel itinerary in Cebu City, and next is your confirmed accommodation in Cebu City. So passengers may get in touch with their respective LGUs for other specific requirements and protocols. So in Cebu City kasi, if you are not taking a hotel accommodation, there are some barangays in Cebu City na naghihingi ng mga letter of acceptance. So, call a friend or call a relative or call a family member bago ka pumunta dito sa Cebu City, because there are some barangays na humihingi ng LOA or letter of acceptance. So, kindly coordinate with the LGUs na lang. So for LSIs or the locally stranded individuals, again, you are required for authority to enter if you are entering Cebu City, and upon submission of required documents of the Cebu City government portal via mix.cebucity.gov.ph/inbound application. And the next is your negative RT-PCR test result must have been undertaken 3 days from date of travel. And the next is your letter of coordination from barangay of residence in Cebu City, or yung sinasabi kong letter of acceptance. So next is the travel authority from the GTF COVID Shield with medical certificate and barangay clearance from LGU of origin. So again, passengers may get in touch with the other respective LGUs for other specific requirements and protocols. So next, proceed tayo sa Cebu Province. So for Cebu Province, no need for swab test. You don't need to be tested for RT-PCR. So less gastos. So entry requirements for passengers bound for Cebu Province. All arriving passengers bound for the component cities and municipalities within Cebu Province are reminded to strictly adhere to the following protocols and entry requirements upon check-in port of origin and upon arrival at MCIA. Okay, so important reminders, wear face mask and full face shield. So yung face shield na pang full talaga, hindi yung pang half lang. So we wear face mask and full face shield within airport premises and on board the aircraft. And then passengers with incomplete documents will not be allowed to check in for the flight. So airlines have the right to deny you for boarding if you do not comply with the requirements. So, ang kaibahan po for Cebu province from Cebu City is that for Cebu province, hindi siya nagre-require ng swab test. So, ang nire-require for Cebu province is yung letter of acceptance. So, this letter of acceptance is usually sent via email or via messenger. So, kindly coordinate with your family member, relative, or friend na kukuha ng your letter of acceptance in a certain barangay destination. Okay, so in here, hindi ko na lang siya isa-isahin na babasahin because it will take a lot of time for you. So, I will put it in the screen na lang, and then I will put the source of these infos in the description down below. So, kindly check na lang, and then so we have here again for going to Cebu province, we have a set of requirements for locally stranded individuals na usually is the travel pass, the medical clearance or the medical certificate, and then the letter of confirmation or the letter of acceptance from the LGU, and then your valid ID. So yun nga, so do not forget your valid ID, and then also before I forget, please download and register as individual in the Trace app. So download and register in the Play Store. So for the Trace app, please download and register as individual, and in there, after you are registered, you will receive a QR code. So gagamitin mo din yan as part of the requirements for traveling, because a Trace app is a contact tracing app. So if you do not have a gadget, or you do not have someone to register you, you can go to the airport. There is a help desk in there. Usually it is a malasakit help desk center. So they will be the one to register you in there, and they will provide you a unique QR code. Okay. So I think that's it for the requirements, guys. So please comment down below for any questions or clarifications na hindi ko nabanggit sa video. So kindly ano na lang, and then and please specify your questions pala para mas madali nating masagot at hindi tayo magpaikot-ikot ng ano. So kindly specify your question, guys, and then that's it. So usually na tinatanong lang naman is kung Cebu province ka, kailangan ba ng swab test. So again, as I've mentioned earlier, it's not needed, and then you kailangan mong i-provide yung letter of acceptance or the LOA. And for those bound in Cebu City, some barangays in Cebu City ask for letter of acceptance. So kindly ask your family or your friend or your relative for that kung humihingi ba yung barangay destination mo ng letter of acceptance. So I think that's it for today, guys. So if you have questions or clarification, please comment down below, or any questions in mind related to this topic, comment down below. And then I suggest na bago pala po kayo mag-comment, please look in the video muna, because it might be na yung mga questions in mind mo is nasagot ko na sa video. So I think that's all for today, guys. So thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel. So I would appreciate it much if you subscribe and hit the like and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you. And so once again, this is your friendly travel agent, Rachel Gamboa. Have a safe travel. Bye.